I think on our own, it's really hard for Americans to reach out to international students because there's a language barrier and there's a cultural barrier. So when we meet somebody who has a struggle like communicating something or who has a struggle like saying the right thing at the right time, we tend to just kind of, be surprised and move on, as opposed to thinking of them as like a person who would be really cool to like meet and understand and like get to know.
Frame and sit down.
Oh God, okay.
So when did you come to America?
Okay, I came to America in 2005.
2005?
Yes, like 5 years ago. I am from Peru, so I was living in Peru, with my dad, his wife, but my mom was living in America. So when, it was 2005, on February 2005, actually, my mom called me and said, you know what, I got a ticket for you, a plane ticket, so just come to America to visit me, and then if you like, you may stay here. But it wasn't easy. I felt very lonely because the only person I knew was my mom.
I came to America in January. When I was in South Korea, I lived with my parents and my sister, so it was kind of perfect, I think, rather than here. I didn't know that I had I didn't know that it's really good to have a family and friends with me. But since I moved to America, basically I had no one here that I know before, so it was kind of hard to just live alone. Because when I just moved here, I had a lot of things to learn. I didn't know where Walmart is and all those things. So basically, it was really hard to be alone, and emotionally, it was hard too.
They have so many needs that we can fill. Other people, other types of outreach, maybe they feel like they're fine and they don't need you, and you're trying to come into their life and say no, you really do have a need for Christ. But these people know they have a need. They know that they need American friends. So we can be right there for them.
When I first came here, I didn't know anybody, so I felt kind of lonely, but it was okay because I could meet a lot of new friends after I joined a lot of community groups, English Corner or crew meeting or any other small group meetings. So nowadays I'm okay, but at first, whenever I call my mom or my friends in Korea, I tend to cry or something like that, but nowadays I'm okay.
A lot of the students come from countries where Christianity is not available, where Christianity and the Bible are not allowed, and they don't have the opportunities to hear about Him. But these international students have come to us, and we don't have to do anything. We don't have to pay. We don't have to pay money for a plane ticket to go over there. We don't. We just have to befriend them and just listen to God and what He wants from us. And it's just so amazing because I don't have to buy a plane ticket to go to a country where Christ's name is not spoken. I can just be on my campus doing things that I do every day, and God will use me and all of you to reach international students.
Just before I was about to board the plane from India to come to America, I started feeling a little bit jittery, and I thought that it's going to be a whole new experience for me. And on top of that, I'm not going to be knowing anybody around the place.
My heart for Bridges is that we can connect Christians with international students. A lot of these international students come to George Mason and they have very little interaction with Americans because a lot of Americans don't reach out to them and meet their basic needs, like a drive to the airport or just like help filling out an application that they don't understand. My vision for Bridges is that we can be Christians that can be there for them, to befriend them, but also to meet their needs, physical as well as spiritual needs. And a lot of them are lonely and scared when they come here. And I just really hope that we can befriend them and love them and just show them who Christ really is.
But the incredibly awesome thing is that these international students are going to go overseas and they're going to become the leaders of their country because they've been educated in a Western culture in America. And if we could, this is like eternal impact, incredible that maybe God would use us to change the world right here.